What do we with eldership? We use it to repair the land. A máa ń fi àgbàlagbà tún ayé ṣe ni. We use our eldership, our age, our wisdom, our resources, our experiences to make the land better than we met it, and to prepare good ground to be able to raise up those coming behind us. And that's what Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and so many others have done for the land. So, but I just find that some of the politicians we have now, most of them are in the elders group, they are above 60. But the way they are using their power, the resources is appalling. It makes you cry, it makes you weep. So what is this Nigeria that's why in that national say the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve Nigeria with heart and mind. To do that's why I say I pledge your hand to be truthful, loyal, and not to serve Nigeria with all my strength. But they are not doing that. They are doing everything they can to pull down the land. They are now working on the youths after they have desecrated the natural resources they met. Ask me now, what are the national monuments that have been raised in the last 20 years? National monuments. We know during that Yakubu Gowon, that was we had the National Theatre, we had the next building on Lagos Island, so many infrastructure put in the National Stadium in Lagos, all of them were left. The Federal Secretariat in Ikoyi, Lagos. And so many, but they had to create their own. And what they do, they use it to bastardize the economy. Most of the major roads and major bridges now we have in Nigeria are the ones built by our leaders, forefathers. Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos, Eko Bridge, Kata Bridge, all of them. What are they doing now? And they are now fighting the youths instead of using their resources to prepare the youths for the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. But what they are doing, they are trying to desecrate the life and the past of those youths. What are they doing? They are chasing them out of their fatherland. And those ones are running away. That's why you see them, who are those crossing the desert, going through Niger and passing through all those, the Mediterranean Sea. Because of the work of these so-called elders in the land. So this is a clarion call. So what is going on? I don't want to mention names for now. And I see them pitching the end of the youth against one another. What legacy are you leaving behind? It's saddening. Like James Ugugi said, weep not my child, weep not my darling. The raging clouds will not be long possessing the sky, but these ones are not telling the children to cry, not to cry. They are making the children to cry. Go to the social media, go to Instagram, go to TikTok, you see the children. And when you see them laugh, you can see that it is allegory. Dark. They are not really laughing. If you watch, can you read between the lines, they are crying under the... So this is a clarion call. Let the leaders have a change of heart. The second song I'd like to make reference to is the one sung by Jimmy Cliff. They call it the House of Exile. He said, what do you want from the House of Exile? They are feasting, they are sorrow. And they tell you to have a change of heart, you refuse. Go and Google it and listen so that you can learn. Elders of the land, have a change of heart. Have a change of heart. Let the youth breathe. Let the youth breathe. Let the youth breathe. Let the youth breathe. Go and ask those in our generation, our time when we were in the university was not like this. The hospitals were not like this. The system, everything they bastardize. And now you are pitching them against one another. And no, don't do that. Have a change of heart. What do you want from the House of Exile? You say it couldn't happen to you. You are not God. You are not God. You are not God. So have a change of heart. Let the youth breathe. That's my plea to you. Let the youths of Nigeria breathe. The youths are the ones that now, with whatever fund they are able to raise through their NGOs, through their appeal, through their struggles on the social media, on the online work, they have to be repairing schools where we have the roof and the ceiling caving in. Many of the children, many of the pupils, even primary school, don't have chairs to sit on. The toilets, no water to drink. The villages are tattered. Talk less of the insecurity pervading in the regions of the country. And now you leave that unattended to. Have a change of heart. Until we meet again on this channel, this relationship, man, we're supposed to live in peace and joy, working for the growth of the land. Well done from the house of exile. Yes. You think it will happen to you? God bless you.